Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today what we're gonna do is gonna talk about why most people fail dropshipping, because I think 90% of people that start this store fail. So before we get started, remember to subscribe, come on, and let's get into it. So I think that the very first thing is that people quit too early. Because if you're not making sales, there's a reason why other people are making tons of money. Some people are making millions. So there's a problem with you, with your website or your shoutouts or your ads, whatever you're doing, but there's something wrong. So you just have to figure it out, maybe ask some other people, maybe go on some groups. There's tons of groups out there about Shopify. But don't quit too early, because if you just move to another niche because you think it's too saturated, which it could be, but if it's not that, you're going to go to another niche and it's not going to work any better. So make sure that you know what you're doing wrong and then change that, because every time you change something that's wrong, it's going to be better, and eventually you'll start making sales and more sales, and just that's gonna happen. So the second thing is they link to the right product but the wrong variant. So if you're running an Instagram ad, for instance, or a shout out, if on the shout out it says that it's got a black t-shirt, and when you click on the link you end up on a blue t-shirt, it's gonna make it look really unprofessional and people are gonna be like, what's going on? So you really have to do something with that. So just if it's a black t-shirt, it has to be a black t-shirt that it's going to link to, because people are just going to quit and that's it. You really want to grab their attention and make it really easy for them. The next reason is that they have a different ad copy from the one that's on their store. So if you have an ad, you want to have the ad copy that looks, and the photo that looks really similar to the one you have on your website. So as I just said, the blue t-shirt or the black t-shirt, but you also want the description to be really close and remind them of what they just saw. So if they read the description, it's going to be really close, so that if they come from Instagram, for instance, you want to make them feel like they're still on Instagram, and that will make them feel really secure and maybe buy your product. So that's really important. The next thing is the shipping. When you choose your shipping, the name of your shipping, you don't want to call it just shipping, because that's just too standard. That's not gonna work, or it could, but if you get everything spot on, it's gonna work so much better. So what I do is I call it insured shipping and handling. That makes people again feel really good. And that's the main focus you want to have, is you want to make people feel good on your website. So if you have insured shipping and handling as a shipping name, that will make people that are, hesitant to buy, that's gonna make them just jump on and order your product. So that's another great tip. The next thing is people are all over the place. They're gonna do Facebook ads, Facebook shoutouts, Instagram ads, Instagram shoutouts, Snapchat shoutouts, whatever. You want to focus on one thing, master it, and then go to the next. So what I highly suggest, if you haven't made any sales or if you're a beginner, you want to start with Instagram influencers. This is the best thing. There's not too many variables that go into it. So it's going to be way easier to master. Plus, if you have the Facebook pixel installed on your website, when you start switching over to Facebook ads, it's going to make it so much better and easier, because you have all your data, and Facebook knows who's more likely to buy your product. So that's going to be way easier for you. So just start with influencers and then switch to something else. Don't go all over the place, because you're just not going to master any of those. So Instagram influencers is the way to go when you're starting. the last thing is that people are not very consistent. So you want to message 50 influencers a day, like every single day you want to, or maybe you just want to do 30, but you have to like send a lot of messages every single day. Make it a habit, because if you don't make it a habit, it's just not gonna work. You really have to stay consistent so that you have a shout out going on every single day, and then you'll know which influencer is good, which isn't, and just keep working with the good ones, like I just said in a few videos ago. So you really want to make sure you're consistent, and that's just gonna make you grow so much faster, and figure out what you're doing wrong or right and improve on that, because that's how Shopify works. You just have to focus on it and be really consistent. So that being said, if you want to start a Shopify store, I'll put a link in the description, 40-day free trial, so you don't have to pay anything for 2 weeks, which is really cool. And other than that, please subscribe, come on, and like the video, comment on what video you want to see, because I can maybe make that happen. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Cheers!